So, I was unfortunately doom scrolling TikTok, as one does, and I landed on a viral video that sent me down a rabbit hole. This creator, who lives in South Korea, got fat dissolving injections in her inner thighs. She filmed everything: the sterile clinic, the nurse marking her skin, the little vials of whatever magic potion, and finally, her leaving the clinic. The comments? Pure chaos. People wanted to know: does it hurt? How much did it cost? Can I get it if I'm under 18? Is it permanent? But barely anyone asked the bigger question: is
Is
it
it
safe?
safe?
Let's get into it. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Beauty Unlocked. I'm Carissa, and today we're peeling back the shiny filter on fat dissolving injections, those so called lunchtime procedures that promise to melt away your stubborn fat pockets in minutes. But behind that quick fix, there's a whole lot they're not telling you. If you've never heard of them, fat dissolving injections like Kybella, Aqualix, or PPC use chemicals to break down fat cells in a targeted area. The liquid is injected into your fat layer. The fat cells rupture, your lymphatic system flushes them out over a few weeks, and voila! Snatched jawline, slimmer thighs. At least that's the promise. But is it really that simple? Here's the fine print they skip. Once you destroy fat cells in one spot, they're gone for good. Sounds amazing, right? But your body's plan for storing fat doesn't just disappear with them. That TikTok I saw showed the creator leaving the clinic. I haven't seen an aftershot, no update, nothing. But buried in the comments was a reality check most people scroll right past. Fat dissolvers are irreversible. If you gain weight when you're older, it'll look unnatural. Really don't recommend it. Turns out they're not wrong. Dr. Ross Perry, medical director at Cosmedics, told Glamour UK, once fat cells are destroyed, they don't come back, but fat can still be stored elsewhere, sometimes leading to uneven or unnatural results if you gain weight. Another expert, Dr. Tijion Esho, told The Independent, when people use injections for larger areas like thighs or stomach, there's a higher risk of lumps and asymmetry, especially if the patient gains weight afterward. Dr. Ayad Harb, an aesthetic doctor in the UK, told Cosmopolitan, non surgical fat dissolving can be very effective in the right hands, but it comes with risks: swelling, nerve damage, infection, uneven results. So, yeah, your thighs might look slimmer now, but the fat can pop up in weird places later. Think lumps just above or below the treated zone, or that uncanny, my thighs are slim but my knees suddenly look puffy and out of proportion vibe. Not exactly the side effects they're dancing about on TikTok. Yet the comment sections of similar videos are full of questions like: does it hurt? How much does it cost? Do you have to be 18? As if the biggest concern is whether you'll be sore for a day. Meanwhile, people are ordering cheap DIY fat melting kits online, injecting themselves in bathroom mirrors. No license, no doctors. Just an obsession with shrinking down at any cost. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is part of a bigger problem. You see, we live in a culture that screams smaller is better, even if it means messing with our bodies in ways we barely understand. And the industry is all too happy to sell us that fantasy, shot by shot. South Korea's cosmetic market alone was worth $10 billion last year. Slim shots, jawline sculpting, bone shaving, pick your poison. But the obsession with size isn't just about local beauty standards, it's global. People are literally flying across oceans for a quick fix, a snatched jawline, or the dream of a flatter stomach. They're risking botched results, infections, nerve damage, and sometimes, unfortunately, death.
Death.
All because that before and after TikTok looked so good. And here's the kicker: these shots are only FDA approved for small areas under the chin, not your thighs, belly, arms, or butt. But in places like South Korea, where medical tourism for beauty is huge, off label use is common. People love it because it's cheaper than liposuction, less invasive, and you can be in and out in an hour. But what's the cost if something goes wrong? Like I mentioned before: swelling, nerve damage, lumps that don't smooth out. And guess what? Reversing it isn't an option. Once those fat cells are gone, they're gone. We joke about snatched everything, but we don't talk about how messed up it is that we'd rather destroy living tissue than live with an extra pocket of fat wherever it may be. Look, I'm not here to shame you if you're considering it. I get it. The pressure is real and relentless, but if you're tempted, at least know the risks. And if you ever see someone flaunting their fresh injections online, remember this, my loves. They're not showing you the bruises, the lumps, the regrets 5 years down the line when their body stores fat somewhere it shouldn't. Fat-dissolving injections might seem like a magic eraser, but they come with real, irreversible risks. Ones a viral 30-second clip won't tell you about. If you're going to get any type of procedure done, do it with your eyes wide open. Ask real questions. Talk to licensed professionals. And please, don't trust your body to a TikTok trend or any social media trend that exists out there, which unfortunately there are plenty. All right, my mini rant and rave is over. All right, my loves, that's it for today's episode. If you learned something new, share this episode with a friend, leave a review, and help Beauty Unlocked by following us on TikTok or YouTube. You'll find the links in the show notes. Remember to stay curious, stay critical, wear that SPF and drink plenty of water. And remember, my love buckets, you are never meant to be less. Your value isn't measured in inches or pounds. Your body's not a problem to be solved. You'll hear from me again next week. Bye.
Make it clap, clap, clap. 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 Make it clap, clap, clap.